nonchalant, the embodiment of not really giving a fuck. At its heart is a cool trait to see in people. I have a nonchalant father and I have a nonchalant friend. These two are actually nonchalant, but there's been an epidemic of ignorant, nonsensical Negro machinations to act nonchalant. They do not embody what it truly means. My friend had a situation with a girl, and in one of their arguments she asked,
"Do you want me to be happy? Like, I'm just curious."
"Sometimes."
"What do you mean sometimes?"
"Sometimes."
"What the f*** does that mean?"
"I don't know." "Shit, I don't know either, shawty. But that's just what he meant, and he didn't care. He's been that way since the brink of dawn. But one thing is, he is this way almost all of the time, unless it is for specific scenarios when we're playing games and throwing out anime moves and roleplay. Type, like real niggas do. He is mainly nonchalant. He is usually very calm and don't give a fuck. But it's never forced.
I'm good, bro. You okay? I'm good, bro. You geeking, bro.
And not always at all times. You niggas, yes, you are a fake.
I knew it.
Not only are you acting nonchalant, nigga, you care. The process of acting like you don't care so that other people can think you don't care means you care, nigga. Nah, you just really got to get to know me. Side-bow, nigga. Yes, you. I understand the sentiment, but that means you're shy. Why the fuck am I sitting at a table with you? We're in front of some girls and I'm acting a fool and all you gonna do is...
You were not doing that when we were alone.
And to add on, y'all do it for other niggas and the hoes. Y'all niggas are bi-chalant. Cardi, what the fuck have you done? Duke Dennis, it's not your fault, but fuck you anyways. I can sense when a nigga's faking. Before I talk about the different categories, fake nonchalant shows up in many different areas. Valorant.
Nice.
The nigga nonchalant starter pack is usually just dreaded up, and if they're a real cheater and aren't the committing type, twist, so they could always switch up. If you know me, I'm a nappy-headed nigga for lifer. I do want to see what Twist could do for me, but that's like going Super Saiyan, and all these niggas is just Krillin. No hate to Krillin. Dragon Ball, bitch, I'm Goku and you Krillin. But y'all think matcha drinking and liking leve is a performative male? One, the nigga who sent that sometimes text listens to Bia Badoo Boo 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 and leve. And artists don't mean shizzle, my nizzle. And two, these are the actual performative males. This epidemic has affected many different areas of our world so far, and one of them being the biggest. Music. Beautiful. Anytime you hear me talk about music, I will always explain how beautiful it is, how important it is to literally any form of media. Music conveys moods, emotions. It is truly timeless and beyond time itself. The movie Sinners does an amazing representation of this, as when his nappy-headed cotton-picking ass hits those banjo strings, it begins to show the evolution of music visually, from past to present.
Opium.
No, those gay-ass niggas are here. Opium. Now, I am not most knowledgeable on this open closet cast of bisexuals, but I do indeed listen to Terrell Carter. I listened to a Ken Carson album for a coworker one time, 6 out of 10 on the entire album, but it had some cool songs that if I were playing Risk of Rain 2 and had it in the background, I wouldn't be mad. But the aesthetic from these rappers, other than sometimes dressing like your thick ass no direction in life gay auntie, it's about the nonchalant attitude, which isn't overall a bad thing. Remember, if you really are just a don't really care type of nigga, then go ahead, beat the fuck out that pregnant lady. It's only when you give off fake aura. I'll give an example.
Nah, I'm really about this shit, bruh. Lucifer's son has reawakened.
Ohayo, watashi wa destroy lonely-san. Kenko skin daisuki ko.
Blowing up his phone, I know I'm tripping for no reason. He gon' call it.
This nigga cute as hell. Nigga pretty, let's be real. Point is, every single one of these niggas care. I think it's cool that he parades around as a bad bitch and he feels hard, but they care so aggressively that they try to make everything they do on social media look like they don't give a fuck. So pulling up to Aiden Ross's stream, nah, I really fuck with you. After hours of being late, pulling up in either BDSM or Dark Knight armor and then just dipping, at least Kanye comes prepared. This nigga Cardi actually puts more time into not giving a flipper doodle than the nigga puts into his kid. That's actually not having a single care. Posting your album on the blood moon is care. This together. has actually affected the brains of men listening and watching. These niggas buy the clothes these rappers wear, which some of it, yeah. And this one, why he got his toes pointed in like an anime schoolgirl? I think these comments said it best. And there's a love and coolness factor to acting like this. Nigga, we seen it with Sasuke. The clan. I'm going to kill my brother. Nigga always aura farming. Has the most fire curse mark look, but then he out here kissing boys and blushing. Nigga let his boyfriend live when it came down to it. That's why this video of 21 Savage playing this cow game will always be the duality of man. He kills people. That's like Mustache Man making a YouTube video. So, okay, we are going to be playing Why Singing Monsters.
Who said that lyric? Tyler the Creator or Miguel from Coco? Let's begin. The loco that you make me, it is just unpoco crazy. If you said Miguel from Coco, correct. Next one. Our love for each other will live on forever. If you said Miguel from Coco again, you're correct. All right. Next one.
I enjoy Tyler the Creator. I love this most recent album and the one before that. I haven't heard all his music and don't really care to. I'm not an OG or a dick rider. The only this butt is saved for is... But outside of just Tyler's music and why I like him is what coincides his music and reason is who he is as a person. I think most people, if you asked, hey, do you like Tyler the Creator? You'd at least get, I don't like his music, but he seems like a cool guy. Oh, Black History. Pretty funny. I think outside of the range that his music can provide in the genre, people gravitate towards his character. Personally, yes, the nigga's gay and probably autistic, but he's authentic.
By 10%, and don't forget the chips and dip and fish and shrimp.
I can tell he just enjoys being himself and he expresses that in his music. His music videos are fairly creative and you can switch to different albums and gain glimpses of different emotions and colors. What the fuck emotion is this giving? The only emotion I feel is dismay. But there's a chance I see an interview with the nigga who made this and he says his favorite game is Persona. And that'd be a moment of, oh, that's cool. Is he a pedophile? Even if I don't enjoy the music, I can see the person for who they are and enjoy that they just create art that they like. This is why I heavily mess with NBA Youngboy. Yes, I know. You're not surprised. A gangster Negro like me straight from the P would obviously like young boys. I would indeed up the switch on a fuck nigga. Indubitably. But seeing Youngboy just pump out music about murdering niggas and then seeing him hugging a fan in the next picture and that glorious smile and forehead dent he wears is beautiful. I very much would never fuck with Youngboy even in a joking manner. But he genuinely seems like a sweetheart who just also happens to own many dangerous machinery. That's just who he is. Cochise throws in anime references. I like anime. I enjoy when people just put themselves into their art because it becomes not just more personal to me, but it feels genuine and gives it a boost in my eyes. And my issue with this, that people have gone from putting their all and their effort into their art to literally doing less than the bare minimum. And just because niggas do less than the bare minimum, this turns other niggas on? Acting like you don't care, throwing an album together and waiting 5 years to be mysterious. Nigga, you're not Frank Ocean.
You fancy.
Well, it's all Michelin stars when you're on a date with me.
Oh, so this is
relationships. Everyone thinks I'm gay. Shoot, at times, even I think I'm gay. I just be doing gay shit. But is that so wrong? Okay, yes, I'll talk about sucking dick for the 1 time, or the 10th time, and I can shake a lot of butt. Apparently it's the way I walk, the way I talk, and also the way I look. Nigga, I might be gay. Although this has never stopped me from being me. You talk to the average nonchalant dread-headed thug, and he inundates you with the worst rules and mindset a nigga could have for any relationship.
When they text, don't text back. Read it and give it 5 business days. The bitches will be on your dick.
No, sir! When your text is received by my cellular device and my eyes happen to gaze upon it, your text will be read with careful consideration and replied to with haste.
Nah, you gotta play hard to get.
Bitch! I want to be got! I do not play games, unless it's Honey Pop, and I do not play with the mind. But in not doing so, I am seen as a sucker, or even less of a man. Being kind to others just for the sake of being kind, being completely honest, and letting people know who I am, talking about my emotions, shaking ass, all these things that real men do have been diminished. The idea of not giving a fuck has been put in the forefront of everyone's mind as cool and collected. This is how real men act. Act as if things don't bother you. Never bring up your problems. When Seth says, "Nigga, I'll suck you dry with this wet throat," instead of laughing because I just said this out loud at a car dealership, you say, "Nah, I don't mess with that gay shit." Never allowing yourself to be vulnerable. These have all become the main traits that for some reason entices dumb hoes. At my job, I asked the girls why they even found some of this as enticing as it is, and the answer was,
I don't know, they just seem mysterious, like there's something behind the veil.
now one, this bitch was not that smart. She would never use the word veil, so this isn't verbatim. And two, what do you think they're hiding? Is it because I'm good at reading people? Because Sasuke isn't mysterious, he's just a nigga who has issues. So Tiberius Quandarion Jones is not a cool nigga. He just posts guns on his story and uses sad captions that hint he's hurting inside. The nigga's just immature. Girls at my job would tell me I give off a manly vibe, just not the type of man they're used to. Really? They were just calling me a bitch, but not in a bad way. I would ask these girls about everything. Things they liked, disliked, got them gifts, remembered the details in their stories, made jokes, cared about their feelings, and helped them process how they were feeling, while also showing them videos of me twerking and bouncing that shit. Then driving them to go get food and paying for them because I just wanted to be nice. And some of these women had kids. I'd never let a single mother pay for something if I have the chance to give. Raise their rent? Sure. Bitches be bonkers. When customers yelled at me, I politely asked them what I could do better. When a patient was incredibly racist, I offered him help and he ended up apologizing and saying he was wrong the next day. A lot of girls would find this as
Lame nigga shit.
because I don't, quote unquote, stand up for myself. And I don't, "Hey yo nigga, what you talking about?" Instead, I exuberate patience, kindness, empathy, and whatever I find funny or silly, which is not posting guns on my Instagram. I express that because it's funny and silly to me, which is why I twerk and do not post guns on my Instagram. Would you rather have a nigga who shake ass or sell dope? Don't answer that question. This is just who I am, and nothing will make me not want to be me, and a lot of people seem to like me for that. You can go into a relationship and put on a front, put all the rules, and act a certain way because you're afraid to be hurt, but you're doing yourself a disservice. You're giving people the chance to see you as someone who's not you, to fall in love with a version of yourself that you made up. They don't actually know you. This is why sometimes guys will say, "I don't tell a girl how I'm feeling," and it's understandable, but this is a self-induced prison. If you're waiting until later in the relationship to show people who you really are and feel, not only are you risking people not genuinely liking you, but also you're risking your emotions to be invalidated. You think you've created a suit of armor where your feelings are safe. Yeah, sure, but they're also isolated. And then once they crack the wall and bitches see the colossal titan, they freak, because that's not who you presented at first. The nonchalance has created a problem on both sides. Me, who is unapologetically gay, and myself, and will be judged because I don't act the way people should act. And you, because you're nothing but a shell of the person you wish you could be. But in the end, I'll be happy because I stayed true to myself. And the person that does end up loving me will love me for me because that's all they know. But this goes beyond just dating.
We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel.
The whole performative male meme is hilarious because it's literally just anti-thug propaganda. The CIA was winning not too long ago. These niggas got the food stamps, and niggas are out here saying their idol is oops, my bad. Have to translate Lucifer's name to English.
King Von, the inexorable.
You gotta chill though, but that's not cool.
Huh?
It's not cool to be bad.
It is cool. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm just trying to be like my idol,
Who your idol?
King Bond.
Huh? What the fuck?
So pull up your pants, all niggas can dance. So dance, monkey, dance, boy, like you got both parents.
But as someone who's been listening to Leve since like early 2023 and wearing quarter zip-ups at my Spectrum desk job, I'm pissed. Where was this love when niggas was already proper? Ooh, black people pissed me off. Make fun of me for the stupidest shit. I was out here making proper grammatical sentences, putting niggas on the words like pulchritudinous, and niggas would give me the nah, not this nigga being smart and shit. Not this nigga being smart and shit. CIA was doing numbers.
We fucking got him.
But the question was, is males performing as good guys really a bad thing? Yeah and no. If everyone starts acting like good fellas, then eventually niggas will become good fellas. Only two things. When you date that good fella and enter that nigga's house and find his secret shrine of cartel-style executed wasp, you'll see why disguises aren't always the best. As well as not everyone is meant to be the good-natured cornball of a nice guy. Some niggas are meant to be thuggish. Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt cheeks. I see many of my own people mad at others for being ghetto. I don't even think being ghetto is bad. I think ghetto and ratchet are two different things. I have ghetto family members, obviously from Philadelphia. They're still some of the most kind, intelligent, and down-to-earth people I know. Okay, some of them have murder on their record. Nigga, that was in 05. Get over it. But I don't think we should ever push people to be anything that isn't themselves. I'm not saying promote people for being terrible people. Literally just got into a Marvel Rivals game off work and got called a...
Never mind, Magneto sounds like
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Shut up, nigga.
Type.
Don't mind him. He's
We shouldn't promote that, but you can still keep who you are as a person deep down and grow. If you like making furry fan art and it's not about gore or Bowser slapping his butt and farting flames, then go ahead and explore your creative. And even if you do like making vor, you weird fuck, do it. I just hope I don't see it. Whether you're ghetto, whether you're wearing quarter zip-ups or a do-rag and dreads, it doesn't matter. Express yourself. But genuinely express you, not anyone else. Not what someone else thinks you should be or what the world expects you to be. Follow your heart. Stop saying you relate to Shinji from Evangelion. That shit is lame. And even if you do, that doesn't have to be forever. Be who you want to be. I love that I met so many different people. That's why I talk to as many people as I do. So many people carry different ideas, styles, and personalities that are uniquely their own. It's just disappointing that so many people are afraid to show that off because it's not cool to be who they want to be. Personally, I rep being a loser nigga. I tell people I love anime, I dance when I hear the music, and I express how I feel when I feel it because those are the things that let me know I'm me. I don't care if someone else is bothered. Yes, it takes two to tango, but it only takes one to dance. Just because they don't want to move doesn't mean you don't hear the music. I'm just a brain that pilots this skin suit called a body, that by my mother was graciously named Seth, and I'm proud of that name because it encompasses all my failures, insecurities, dreams, and accomplishments. And without even just one of those, I wouldn't be who I am. So I'm proud of each one. So I'ma keep watching my Fusa hentai, because at the end of the day, there's no one I'd rather be than me. So if you're nonchalant, stay a cornball, my nigga. But if you want to promote your music 24/7 every day of the week, post it on your story. If you find Bakudeku fan art of them kissing being Empress, post it if you want to post it. If you're 30 years old, self-conscious about playing Roblox, yeah, I'd probably be too, but play it anyways. And if you're nonchalant, stay nonchalant. At the end of the day, just be you.